up, vape heads? This is DJB, and I'm going to take you to the top, as in Rocky Top Vapor. Stick around, we got a lot coming. So we're here to talk with Dave Nelson, one of the owners of Rocky Top Vapor. So Dave, how did you get started in vaping, and how did you develop the monster of a business that you have today?
Bought my first electronic cigarette kit in 2010, and I quit smoking the day that I got my e-cig kit. I liked it so much, I brought it to my work, showed my friends, they were really interested in it. But pretty soon, I let them try it out. And every single one of those people that I showed kind of wanted to get their own kit.
Get started themselves.
Yeah, so I showed them the website and stuff that I ordered it from. And every single one of the people that I showed it to, about 3 or 4 of my friends, quit smoking like the week after I showed them the e-cig kit. And after that, I said, well, there's no place around here at that time, that you could get an electronic cigarette kit.
Right.
The only place that you could go was online, and you just had to base it off of reviews and stuff like that. So I went with my father, who didn't have a job at that time, and we just kind of decided to buy a few kits.
And his name is Joe, right?
Yeah, my father's name's Joe. And so we went ahead and bought about $4,000 or $5,000 worth of electronic cigarette kits from China, hoping that it would make it over to the United States. And we got a booth down at the Tri-Cities Flea Market. It was like $37, I remember, for the booth. And so our big thing was we needed to sell at least 2 kits, for the weekend, just so we could pay our booth rent. But when we got down there, the first weekend, we sold 2 e-cig kits, got 2 people off of smoking. And
I bet you were fired up at that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I didn't have to pay.
We sold some kits. Yes.
I didn't have to pay for anything out of my pocket. So
yeah.
But those 2 people, basing off of just those 2 people, they ended up quitting smoking, and they told their friends, and pretty soon, everybody was coming down to us down at the flea market. It was a lot of explaining. 510 kits and ego kits is all that there was at the time. But those were the kits that, it got people off of smoking, which was, the big thing.
So vaping is all about getting off the tobacco products. A lot of people are now coming into vaping that do it for recreational fun. Mm-hmm. They do it for the flavor. So you're pretty much what I would consider to be a model entrepreneur. The fact that you have a father-son dynamic, you brought in something into the area that did not exist. You started in a flea market, now you moved, your first location is where we are now in Johnson City. And I'll put the graphics up on screen for you guys to visit them, by the way. And you developed a store, so tell us how you expanded from this one shop.
After the flea market, we went ahead and we needed more space, and we wanted to provide our service, throughout the week, because the flea market, the Tri-Cities Flea Market, was only open on Saturday and Sunday. So we went ahead and got this place here in Johnson City. It took a while to get people moved from the Tri-Cities Flea Market to here, but once everybody kind of started going here, it blew up in Johnson City. Yeah, we were the only place in really the Tri-Cities area to have a vape shop, and I think the closest one was Knoxville at that time.
So you can really be branded as being the first full-service vape shop here in the Tri-Cities, is that correct?
Right. Bristol, Kingsport, Johnson City, was basically coming here to Johnson City, because it was the closest thing that you could get without having to order online or drive all the way to Knoxville. Once it got so busy here, and we had a lot of people driving from the Kingsport area. They'd come up here, most of the time it's once a week. So we went ahead and leased another place in Kingsport. Awesome. And of course our 3rd location in Elizabethton. We had a lot of people in Elizabethton coming to our shop. So we wanted to reach the people, I guess.
Yeah, reach the masses. Mm-hmm. So you have 3 brick and mortar locations. Johnson City, Kingsport, Elizabeth.
Right.
And I'm sure you're cranking out a lot of vape products out of all 3 locations, aren't you?
Yeah, we try to keep up with everything. There's a lot of customers, a lot of different products. Sometimes it's tough to ordering for 3 different locations, but I think we're keeping up pretty well.
Fantastic. Let me ask you this. You know, there's a lot of talk online in the chat rooms plus social media about people who only purchase online versus going and supporting their local brick and mortar. You being a brick and mortar owner, how do you feel about those that only shop online and versus ones that buy in a brick and mortar? What's some advantages of buying here in person?
It's really the one-on-one with people and the ability to ask questions, have something explained fully before they walk out the door with it, you know, to make sure that everything's working properly and that they know how to maintain the product before they get home with it. You know, that's a big thing to us.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm not against buying product online, but let me tell you, customer service in this particular industry to me is key, especially if you're new to vaping and you're not familiar with what all the products are and what they do. You don't get that personal service online as you do in a brick and mortar. And you my viewers, you guys know that I love supporting my local brick and mortar shops. I support small business, so I encourage you to come on down to Rocky Top at any 3 of their locations that they have, and you can also visit them online as well. So Dave, tell me this. Business is booming. We're going to be shooting some segments here on the future that'll be tied to this show, guys, where we're going to look at their warehouse and their juice facility. So let's talk just briefly about the juice lines that you guys now have that you manufacture yourself.
Somewhere around 60 to 70% of our house blend liquids are made in-house. Some are ordered from other companies, you know, and they're all United States, you know, made liquids.
USA.
Yeah. So about 70% of those. We got some over here. Pink Caddy is one of the biggest sellers we've got. We also have a premium line, Shocker e-liquid. We just launched it. I think it was December.
Yeah, guys, if you've not tried the Shocker, you need to get you some. All right.
We've also got the newest line, which is the Audio Fog Max VG e-liquid. It's a 120 ml bottle for $27.
What?
Yeah, $27.
27 bucks, ladies and gentlemen, for a 120 ml bottle. Let me tell you, this is quality juice. Burns clean, tastes clean. Of course, if you watch any of my shows, you know that I love this stuff. And by the way, I need to get me a bottle before I leave, Dave. So yeah, Audio Fog, you need to go check it out. And again, I'll put the links down below where you can find these products. Well, Dave, I'll tell you, it's been a pleasure sitting down with you, sir. And I wish you much success in the vaping industry. And I know that there's bigger and better things on the horizon for Rocky Top Vapor. We're going to come back here soon with some special guests, so stay tuned. What's up, guys? We're back with you, DJ B, and I have with me some very special guests. We have Michael and Brandy Sink with Rocky Top Vapor. And Michael, let's start with, tell us about your beginning steps into vaping and how you evolved with the company.
Well, I started vaping, it was almost 2 years ago, come this March. I visited Rocky Top Vapor in the flea market and purchased my first Joytech 510 kit from them. You know, dropped cigarettes right away. It was, you know, fantastic.
So when you started with the kit and you started vaping, you quit cigarettes immediately, or did you wean yourself off?
There was like 1 or 2 fumbles that I went through. But after those fumbles, I picked up, you know, and haven't looked back since. And that's almost 2 years in March.
Awesome.
Coming up.
Awesome. So, take us from the starting into vaping and how you became involved here at Rocky Top.
I've been a store manager for years in the mall. Came down here, they were looking for somebody to run their Kingsport location. So I interviewed with Dave and Joe and they brought me on. Once I got in here, I really had my hands involved with the Johnson City store, and they decided to keep me here and promote somebody else to go to Kingsport and run that store. Through that, I became heavily involved with the company, not only just the store, but other things such as marketing and a lot of different other things.
Would you say that marketing is a big part of your job now?
It is definitely a part of my job. I do the radio ads for the company, as also where we're going to advertise online, everything like that.
Excellent. Do you handle any of the website detail?
I handle most of the website for ROCKYTOPVAPOR, and I have my hands in the website for Shocker e-liquid.
So when you have customers that either see you guys or see your products on my Vapor TV show or right here on YouTube and they place an online order, are you the one that generally processes that order?
We actually have one of our associates, Casey, that heads up all of the orders, and she talks to most of the people that call in. However, if Casey's unavailable, then I will step in and take care of those customers and get them everything that they need.
Okay. So just in a nutshell, do you oversee operations for all 3 locations?
Yes, I oversee all 3 stores, both websites, 2 different wholesale programs, marketing. Pretty much I'm the director of operations for the company.
Hey, that's an awesome title. Well, thanks for sharing that with me. Now, Miss Brandy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Brandy Sink, Rocky Top's mixologist, and she is the creator and has a hand in the juice every day, Shocker e-liquid and the Audio Fog, as well as all of the house brands of juices they have here at Rocky Top. So, Brandy, let me ask you, do you love your job?
I love it.
Would you want to do anything else?
Never.
Well, walk our viewers through a typical day of what you do and then expand on how you guys decide to come up with the flavors that you have.
My typical week begins with Monday. All the stores submit their orders. We get all that pulled together, get everything lined up and ready to start producing what we're going to have for that week. Yeah, in the end, we're printing labels, we're mixing. It's a combination of a lot of different things.
Right.
We have the house blends, like Ben said. We have the Shocker line and Audio Fog. So yeah, things get a little bit chaotic and busy. So I definitely have my hands full at all times.
Absolutely, and you don't look forward to Mondays, do you?
I love them, but I hate them.
I got you,
Yes.
I got you. Well, let's talk about the Shocker line that we have behind you.
We have the Shocker.
Let's talk about first how you decided. Let's read some of the labels and tell our viewers what the flavor profiles are, and I'll hold the bottle up.
All right.
Let's tell everybody what the teaser is.
The teaser is a banana pudding with whipped cream and vanilla wafer.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
delicious. It's very good.
Is this a popular seller for you guys?
It's a very popular seller. Yes,
Awesome.
definitely.
And next we have the
The
Spocker.
Spocker is a tangerine smoothie with vanilla ice cream and a little bit of whipped cream in there. It's
Oh, I love
very good.
I love them. I love all of them.
Yes.
Let's look at the Rocker.
The Rocker is a vanilla custard. It has a little bit of caramel drizzled on top. It has a really nice finish to it. It's very good.
Absolutely. And last but not least, the Shocker.
That is my personal favorite. It's
Oh,
my favorite
yeah.
on right now.
Yeah.
It is a strawberry parfait with the yogurt and the granola crunch and the fresh strawberry.
Well, you know, from my experience with vaping on the Shocker for months now is how accurate the flavor profile is, guys. I mean, if you like that granola finish that it says in the it is exactly spot on. And I don't know how you guys do that. It's amazing. You don't even have to eat strawberry and granola anymore. You can get it right here in this bottle. It's fantastic. So
Guilt
let's-
free.
Yeah, so let's talk about the packaging. You've got a tin can here.
Yeah, we offer these online. If you buy 3 30 mils, we will send it in a tin. They do have the flavor descriptions on the back, and we put a vape band, a custom Shocker vape band in there, some business cards, and some Shocker stickers.
Yeah, who come up with the paint can idea?
That was me.
Miss Brandy gets the credit for the packaging. I tell the viewers on my Vapor show, this makes a good bucket to carry your vaping tools in.
It does. It does.
So that's a great idea, guys. You want to pick up a can of this. Fantastic liquid. It's all put together very, very well, and I'm so thrilled that I can be here to share this with all of you. So let's get into one of my other favorites that you guys do. Let's talk about the Audio Fog, brother! What we got with Audio Fog? We got the ambient What do we have in that flavor?
Ambient is a mango melon. It's real fruity. All the lineup of Audio Fog currently is all fruity. We don't have the desserts in there yet, but I think they will be coming.
And this is a Max VG?
Max VG, yes.
And what nic levels does this come in?
It comes in 0, 3, and 6.
Okay, and let's get to the best part.
Yes.
This is a 120 ml bottle, as you can see. What is the price for this 120 ml bottle?
$27.
Holy cow! Bang! Count it! How can you beat 27 bucks for 120 mils? Let me tell you. So let's move to another flavor. What we got over here? Equalizer.
Equalizer is acai berry and mixed fruit. Some people say that it kind of tastes like fruit stripey, kind of. It's just a very unique fruity mix. It's one of my favorites.
Awesome. Let's talk about my personal favorite.
Yeah, everybody loves Reverb for sure.
Reverb.
It is like a strawberry fruit chew. It's very similar to like a strawberry starburst. Or if you've had our house blend Pink Caddy, it's very similar to that as well.
Yeah, guys, if you've watched my previous review of the Audio Fog, this was definitely a bang count it and a shaboom, and that's a vape morning, noon, and night. Let me tell you, you need to get your hands on some Audio Fog. You know what's really surprising to me, and I know it is to you guys because we've talked about this, is how quickly this Audio Fog has taken off, not just in this area, but all over the state and different places now.
Yes, definitely. We've been very fortunate. Yeah, we knew we needed that, Max VG e-liquid line in our lineup of flavors. And when we came up with it, we had no idea that it was going to go so fast.
Well, let me ask you this. Are you having a hard time keeping up with the demand?
It's a challenge, but we're doing it.
Awesome, awesome. Well, every business has growing pains, and I'm sure, and I know you guys have been through many growing pains as we went down this journey. Let's talk about the last Audio Fog flavor. We got Wavelength.
Wavelength is sort of similar to a Sonic ocean water, if you know what that is. It's like a coconut, lemon lime, kind of fruity, slushy drink. It's really refreshing, I guess. It's very good.
Ocean water.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds weird if you don't know what's
exactly.
Right?
It's not salty.
Awesome, awesome. Let's talk about one of my other favorites from a long time ago. Here at Rocky Top, they do more than just the Shocker and the Audio Fog. They have their own line, and let's look at one of my favorites, the Pink Caddy. Talk about that flavor for me, Brandy.
Pink Caddy's very popular. It actually marks kind of my beginning of mixologist for the company. We are coming up on the year anniversary of Pink Caddy, so I'm hoping to sneak some special things in.
Oh, wow.
For us to celebrate that milestone.
Now you have these in the 10 ml bottle, and you also sell them in the 30s, 50s, and 120s?
15s, 30s, 50s, and 120s.
Okay, and so a 10 ml bottle would cost what?
Let's see, we have the 15 is $6.95 in store, and online I believe it is $5.95.
Okay.
So,
And of course, you have a wide variety of nic levels, 0, 3, 6, 12, 18, and 24.
yeah, and Pink Caddy is actually one that comes in 0, 3, 6, 12, 18, and 24.
Oh, that's good to know. Comes in a 3. Awesome. Let's look at one of your other flavors here. Banana nut bread.
Yeah, that's one of the old favorites. It's just a classic, standard house blend. It is a classic favorite.
Awesome, awesome. Well, you know, guys, I spend a lot of time here at Rocky Top. They're just down the road from me. Great folks here. Let me tell you, you need to, when you come to the East Tennessee area, you need to come by either the Johnson City, Kingsport, or Elizabethton store. Customer service is top notch here, and I'm sure you guys agree. When you're in this type of business, customer service needs to be a priority. Would you agree to that?
Yes, definitely.
Well, I want to thank both of you all for joining me today. Pleasure. And come in and see them, guys. You won't regret it. So, guys, thank you for watching part 1 of this Rocky Top Vapor video series. We'll have part 2 coming to you shortly. I want to thank Dave, Brandy, and Michael back here sporting the Audio Fog t-shirt. Be sure you pick some of that up. Dave, since you're the man here at Rocky Top, do you have anything else you'd like our viewers to know?
I guess the main thing is if you're ever in the area, you know, come in and see us. Let us show you, you know, customer service is our #1 priority here. All of
Absolutely.
our associates know that. And even our customers, you know, really appreciate the customer service they get at Rocky Top Vapor. I think that's what sets us apart from the rest of the competition, because now it seems like there's a vape shop every block.
Absolutely.
And we feel like we do have competitive pricing. We talked about online pricing, you know,
Sure.
earlier.
Right.
You know, I think that we're pretty competitive for that one-on-one customer service experience, you know.
Now, we know that there's a big vape meeting, Vapor Slam, coming up, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Will you guys be a vendor at Vapor Slam?
Yeah, we'll be, Rocky Top Vapor, Audio Fog, and Shocker will all of us together
Awesome.
at Vapor Slam, and we hope we can see some of you all there.
Yeah, guys, so be sure, if you're going to Vapor Slam, make sure you stop by their booth. They'll be giving out autographs and all kinds of free stuff. I'm just kidding.
Free juice. At
Free
least,
juice.
right? Free
You're going to
juice.
get some free juice, but yeah, and also guys, if you order online any of the products that we've talked about here on this show, you can use coupon code BIGTYME15 and you'll get 15% off your order. Is that correct?
Yes.
Awesome. So save some money on that vaping budget and come down to Rocky Top if you're in the area, and if you're not, be sure to go online. Check me out on Vapors TV. It's Big Time Vapes. We would love to have you. And once again, I want to thank all of my viewers, and if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do so. We certainly appreciate you watching us. That's why we do it, is because of you. So until next time, you got a vape, guys? You want to take a vape? DJ B saying, vape up, baby, and ride the cloud.